Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys. Today we'll take a look at the Canadian dollar, since situation on the euro currency hasn't changed at all. So all that we have said there is still valid, and there's in fact nothing we could add to our recent comments. So this market mostly stands flat across the board, and let's shift to some another currency, and today it will be the Canadian dollars. Could provide only shy update on the overall situation because we have appointed already the major targets on the Canadian dollar that we still waiting for, and maybe today we just will discuss what could happen depending on what numbers we will get on the non-farm payrolls release. So first of all, I would like to say that Reuters economist poll expect 223,000 of the non-farm payrolls data. So let's take it as the beacon and as the average expectation of the market. Depending on these numbers, we will get whether this will be the positive or negative surprise on the non-farm payrolls release. Well, in general, guys, if we wouldn't get today the non-farm payrolls numbers, I would say that market has real chances to show the bounce down. Unfortunately, our recent setup on the Canadian dollar, where we had an intention to take the short position. Recall that we have traded this situation when the market has tested this target for the first time, and market even has started move down in the beginning of the session, but later when the comments from the Fed member has followed, he said that he will vote for a rate hike in September. Market has shown the positive reaction in favor of the US dollar and just jumped up, shown some small wash and rinse of this top and bounce down. So unfortunately, this situation we absolutely can't foresee in any way. So but at the same time, this reaction was really very short term, and the market later has returned back down to the downward action. So in fact, Canadian dollar right now stands at the same resistance. You can see that it has completed the butterflies 127 extension, tested monthly pivot point and continue move higher. And has completed this major inner ABCD patterns 1618 extension. So as I said, if we wouldn't expect today the non-farm payrolls data, it's probably we could say that market really has more chance to show retracement. But of course today everything will depend on the numbers, and it's not big sense to make to try to foresee this possible results of this non-farm payrolls release. So it's just better to wait and see what will happen. So if numbers will be positive, in this case we probably will get the upward continuation to the 134 target, because this is the last target that we have between current market and the significant fib level on the monthly chart. If numbers will be weak, in this case market could show the retracement down. The most probable target of this retracement will be this support cluster. It includes monthly pivot point. It's around 128.80 approximately. Also, this will be daily oversold. Former top that hasn't been tested yet, 128, as you can see, this former top, and 127.97 is the 3/8 fib support. So this will be really very significant support there, and market probably will reach it if non-farm payrolls data will give us negative surprise. Also, guys, here you could see a nicely looking bearish divergence with the MACD indicator on this top. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see that market also has completed at the same area minor butterfly 127 extension. The target of this butterfly, or better to say destination point of the butterfly, coincides with the weekly pivot resistance 1. So you can see that weekly pivot point hasn't been tested yet in the current week. And right now market is forming the reversal swing. So you can see that this low stands under this low. So this is new low has been created, and that's very typical action for when the market turns to some retracement. So guys, that's been said, from the technical point of view, if we will not take into consideration the non-farm payrolls release, the technical picture suggests retracement down. So if we wouldn't get these numbers, I would say that, guys, we probably should start to think about taking the short position maybe on the intraday charts, because market could show some meaningful retracement down. Because technically market has done everything, has done all preparation for a possible retracement. And you can see that reaction on these comments from the Fed member was really mild. Here we have taken the short position on this retracement. This market has started to move down. So you can see this reaction was very short-term, return at big down. Reaction on the NDP report was also not very significant. So as you can see, market mostly hasn't moved above this resistance that we have on the daily chart, above this target. So just completed and stands flat around it. But we know that the driving factor will be non-farm payrolls release. So that's why let's keep watching and see what really will happen later in the session.